is April 5th. This is our reflection video. Let's talk about how it went.
Yes.
Okay. I thought today was a really good day. It was their week back from spring break. So at first not many of them came, but then Dr. Beal rounded them all up and then everyone was here.
It was wonderful that she came in and she really put everything into perspective, that why the students are here, that this is, although they all have a project to do, yet this is not the period that they would be doing their project. They would use their time on their own to do the project, but here it is a place to learn about themselves, self-knowledge, self-awareness, moving towards the direction of doing as a resource for the school, becoming, serving as mediators, peer mediators. Yes, it was wonderful.
Yeah, I liked that even though it had been 2 weeks since we had last met with them, that they still remembered a lot of the activities that we did, and then they also remembered a lot of the stories that we've told so far in the program, so I was really impressed.
Natalie, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, we did an activity where we broke them up into 3 groups and one person was a storyteller. So we have them going in the direction of everyone practicing and being able to tell a story clearly and with their emotion in it, and having really hit those crucial points to get lessons out of a story. So now they're all going to be practicing that at home. They practiced it today, and I thought it's really good. They all were very engaged, and they seemed, at least from their nodding and faces, like it's something that they were interested in.
Yeah. And then, does anyone else have something to say? We have a new member.
Hello. So I'm Roxana, and I guess the thing I have to add to it is I need to brush up on a lot of filming skills, but I know people with experience with that, so I can definitely ask them about it.
Oh, yay. And then, Eddie, do you want to say something?
Today was really great. I think one of the biggest things that we accomplished today was to really connect what we do here, and that really can impact them in their lives and in what they're trying to achieve through this community service project. And we also got to hear all their different ideas, their different approaches of what they've accomplished so far, also recognize what they need to work on, and we were able to really highlight how we can help them. And I think once we set that foundation, they were really key and more interested and wanted to be more involved, and this focus on storytelling is going to help them be great presenters and just more interesting people. So
Zoe?
Yes, I thought today was great. I was really impressed by how much people were participating, and when questions were asked, we're actually talking, and there was more of a variety of people talking. Yeah, I forget the other thing. It was really cool to see what their service products were, because they're actually they're really cool. And so it was also cool to see that they are having trouble accessing experts. So I think the fact that we all went to colleges nearby could help connect that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to build connections and really see how we can keep building that relationship with them, being that support and encouragement, and helping them.
And it really makes clear as we go how important it is, the support of the administration, the principal, the school, is from keeping the students to become disorganized or lose focus. It's priceless to have the support of the principal to walk in by herself and make sure that everybody is on the same page. That was just great.
Yeah, that was really nice.
And you guys are all wonderful, by the way. Just absolutely wonderful.
Well, you're at the core, literally, even in the middle of the circle. You're right in the middle. Also, something that stood out to me was that today in our prayer, something that Natalie said was that she hopes that she sees a spark in their eyes. And so I was keeping an eye out for that today. And I did see some of them like light up and like be like, oh, and then one of them, like the last person who left, he kept looking back, and I was like, I see that spark. Yeah. And that was really cool. And then today we brought up having to meet on Saturdays, and some of them nodded that they wanted to do that, and that some of them do have Snapchat. And like, so we can Snapchat them, and then they can tell us like their stories, and hopefully we can make it work.
I was impressed that 3 of them knew not only their stories, but they were willing to tell their story. I was very impressed. That was beyond my expectation. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, how did it go in the groups? I'm telling a story. Quick feedback on that. This is a really long reflection.
This is like
Well, I start fast with our group. Our group, there was a collaboration of 2 of them, and they did a very good job. And but their reflection afterwards that they needed to be a lot more better in telling it, and their motivation to go and share it with somebody else was very encouraging. Yeah.
In my group, the girl, we told the story about the bear and the human when he was hiking, and she told it to us, or before she assigned everyone like who we were in her family. She's like, okay, you're the mother-in-law, you're the cousin, and you're smart, and then you're the sisters, and you're both annoying, and then like things like that. So we like try to get into character and listening, but I think when we got back, we really like understood like how important it is to listen, how that's a craft and the skill in itself that will help, and that's what mediators do, and to help them practice, and telling stories is really important too.
Yeah, and I really like the feedback that Eddie got from me and Eddie were in a group together. That Manuel, when I asked him at first what feedback he has for himself. How did he think he did? And he didn't really have much to say. But then I guess when I left, you asked for feedback from other people.
Yeah, I asked for feedback, and right away, the first person she identified how he did achieve summarizing the key parts of the story. And then the next guy, Steven, at first he was reluctant to share, but then I definitely, I used some tactics to.
What did you do? Eddie, I think you have to specify in this video.
Tell my secrets. Okay.
Torture.
You pinched him really hard.
Encouragement, really.
Encouragement.
Oh, okay.
Encouragement's the most powerful motivator. Just showing them that we believe in them, and that even if their feedback is like, oh, I don't really have much to share. Like his response was, it was good, but could have been better. And I was like, oh, great, that's great that you identified that it could have been better. And then I asked him how. He's like, I don't know. I was like, okay, so you just had that gut feeling that it could have been better. So then I asked him, so knowing that it could have been better, was it because of the way he said it? Knowing in the back of my mind that that's most likely one possible way. By asking him that question with encouragement, I was able to really help encourage him to dig in there and really share like that he lacked just emotion. So that was a good positive feedback for Manuel to hear, and it was memorable for him because he remembered that and he shared that with the rest of the class, saying that when he's presenting, when he's storytelling, the amount of energy you put into the words that you say and the amount of energy you put into how you say it is a very important part of storytelling.
Good job. Wonderful. You guys are great mentors.
So all in all, this is a great day.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.